The Kari's wind catcher cooling system has been used in desert climates for over 1,000 years in Iran. Also, Kari's water is used to create ice, which is done with a technique which 400 years BC Persian engineers had mastered it for storing ice in summer in the desert. They would build east-west walls with ponds on the north side and would channel the Kari's water to the ponds in winter. And because of the cold weather and the shade of the wall, the water would freeze. Just to note, the north side of the wall is shaded because Iran is above the Tropic of Capricorn. The shade might differ in other places. So then they would transfer the ice to semi-underground buildings with thick insulated walls and a hole on the top for refreshment using the Bernoulli effect. And because of the insulation, the ice stored inside would melt slowly and be available throughout the year. And finally, Kari's water force can also be used to drive water bills. Sometimes they would put water bills in front of Kari's water, so it drains its energy if it's too much. And there's some management issues which should be taken care of. One of them is repair and maintenance. Periodic maintenance and cleaning of the gallery is required. Why? Because sediments might be accumulated in the gallery after years of water flow. Also, a fair water allocation system should be in place for distributing water, to do that they needed to keep track of time, which was done with water clocks. I will explain in the question and answer part if you would like to know. So, as we saw, Kari's is an ancient Iranian groundwater exploitation and conveyance system, provides an excellent demonstration of human ingenuity to cope with water shortage. Kari's can be improved using, with support from governments, investors, research institutes, etc. And also using modern tools, techniques, and technologies, such as modern methods for groundwater exploration, which using that they can locate the aquifers more easy and also estimate the water inside, the amount of water. Topographic survey, which can be used instead of those basic levels and are more accurate. Drilling tools for constructing the Kari's easier, and also concrete pipes and rings for increasing the stability of the Kari's. So, why Kari's technology is important, you might ask? Because, as we saw, it is an efficient groundwater extraction and conveyance method. It is eco-friendly, and also it can help water crisis management in arid areas. As last word, the United Nations and other international organizations are encouraging the revitalization of traditional water harvesting and supply technologies in arid areas. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer.
Thank you for excellent presentation. And I have a question. The modern, the modern world, recently, the usually developed countries are using water pipes to supply the water to the people in the city. Not only the city, and many areas in the country. And what is the merit to use Kari's than the modern water pipe? What is
Yes.
the merit one? Please tell me.
Okay. Well, the main difference is that for conveying water using water pipes, we need pumps, and that needs energy, and we should, gather energy ourselves for it. But because of the height difference between the aquifer inside the mountain and the area which we choose to irrigate, the water is conveyed only and only with the force of gravity. So no pumps, nothing, just gravity. That's why I believe it's a more efficient method.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
You say these have been around for a really long time.
Yes.
How much, I mean, you mentioned maintenance, but do they often collapse and have to be cleaned out or redug?
Well, when they're constructing the quarries, they will also look at the material which makes the land there. If it's too, if it's not stable enough, they would not make quarries there. So they would build quarries only in places which it wouldn't collapse. And as I said, they can use concrete pipes and rings for increasing the stability of quarries, and also they can use it to build quarries in places which would normally collapse. And so it can be improved using these.
Obviously, this relies on water that's already there. Does that keep replenishing? Like, do you get a lot of rain in Iran?
Yes, because it always rains on top of mountains, and only part of the water comes down from the surface. A part of it goes inside and is filtered because of the soil layers inside the mountain, and so the clean water gets down there in the aquifer. It always rains, so we count this as a renewable source of water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In your presentation, you mentioned an inflow water crop, and you said if inflow water crop or something. You said that if you have time after your presentation, you will...
water clock.
Yeah.
Yes. It's... do you want me to explain it? Okay. It consists of two bowls. One is small and one is big. The small one has a little hole at the bottom, and they would fill the bigger one with water and put the smaller one on it. And because of the hole, it will slowly go down. And when it completely went inside the water, they understand that, for example, 5 minutes has passed, something like that. And using that, for example, they would count the number of times they did this, and using that they understand how much time has passed. And then, they would build some ponds